Hello, how are you doing today? I hope you are fine wherever you are and you are ready to learn this something new about Compxm. And today we have Compxm round 1 and we're going to take you through how you can make Compxm decision round 1 and not only make the best decision but also score the highest marks possible. And for this decision part, we are guaranteeing you that when you use our decision, you are going to score 99% for your decision part of the Compxm. Kindly, before we proceed, remember to subscribe to our channel so that next time we have this kind of video, YouTube is going to let you know. Again, this is the first video of series of Compxm guide video that we are going to make. Therefore, kindly consider joining our membership program so that next time we upload a new video that will be for Compxm round 2 guide, YouTube is going to let you know. Also, if you need some help completing your Compxm decision, we have offered our WhatsApp link on our video description. We have also offered our email on the video description too. Therefore, kindly consider contacting us and we'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. Let's go straight to R&D and we can start making our decision. We have ARC. We can see ARC is a core market segment product. We have ANT is a nano market segment product, S, which is an elite market segment product, and finally U, which is a thrift market segment product. We can start with the ARC, which is a core market segment product, and see what is really very important for customer in this market segment. Now let's go to core market segment and try to understand what customer are looking for. In core market segment, we can see price is the most important thing, and then the second most important thing is the age of 2.0 years. And this age of 2.0 years is quite important for 20% of the market. And then we have reliability of between 16,000 and 22,000, which is very important for 18% of the market. And finally, ideal position, which is quite important for 16% of the market. And when we scroll down, we can see we have differences. Cozy was the best performing product in this market segment, and their performance coordinate was 8.6, size coordinate was 11.6, and they had a reliability of 16,000. ARC, which is a core market segment product, came second, and they had a performance of 8.4, size of 11.6, and reliability of 22,000. Here we see the maximum reliability required in this market segment is 22,000. Therefore, our product ARC actually met the maximum required reliability in this market segment. The main issue we can see with our product is the price. The price was quite high, and here we can see price is the most important thing. Therefore, we need to make sure that our product is competitive, especially because it's the core market segment where price really attract the largest portion of this segment, which is 46%. And that is the reason when we go to market, we are going to revise the price for this product. Now let's try and make changes on the performance and size coordinate. Here we can try 9.4 and 10.0 will maintain the same reliability. Let us calculate and see the edges. Because we have been told here an ideal edge of 2.0 is the second most important thing for the customer in this market segment. And when we revise this product, it will have an edge of 1.5, and at the end of the year, it will be having an edge of 1.7. Therefore, 1.7 is close to 2 years. We can say that we are at least we are trying to meet the customer edge required. And then let's go to our next product, which is ANT, which is the nano market segment product. Let us see what customers are looking for in the nano market segment. Now, in the nano market segment, we can see ideal position is the most important thing, and this attracts 35% of the market. The second most important thing is the price of between 28 and 40, which attracts 27% of the market. And then we have an ideal age of 1.0, which attract 20% of the market. Finally, reliability of between 18,000 and 24,000 attract 18% of the market. Getting an age of 1.0 exact is not possible, but anything close to 1.0 will be fine. When we see the top product, which was DAG, they had a price of 37. Their performance coordinate was 11.0, size coordinate was 7.2. The second most performing product in this market segment was ANT. This is our product, and their performance coordinate was quite better than that of DAG. However, when we go to customer accessibility, we can see our spending was quite lower compared to that of DAG. and that might be one of the reason why they sold more than us. And then when we check the price is also very important, and you can see that had a price of 37 and we had price of 40. Our price was quite high. Therefore, we need to address this problem if we really need to increase our market share as well as our profit. Now let's go to R&D and we complete the performance and size coordinate for a Nano Market segment product. And so let us increase here by 1, let us reduce here by 1, so that we can have a new performance and size coordinate. We'll maintain the same reliability. And then let's go to the report, then industrial condition report. And I want us to check one thing. For Nano Market segment, you can see size is more important than the performance part of performance and size coordinate. That is ideal spot. Therefore, you need to adjust size quite more compared to how you adjust the performance. Therefore, let's change here a little bit. Let's have 6.0 instead of 6.2. And here you can see our age has been updated. At the time of revision, the product will have an age of 1.0, and at the end of the year, the product will have an age of 2.0. Let us check the report again. Let's go to Nano Market segment. And here we've been told an age of 1.0 is important for 20% of the market. Therefore, we are quite meeting that requirement when we make this adjustment. However, we'll finally go to TQM and try to adjust the revision date so that at least we can make our product come a bit earlier to the market, and that will give us an ample and enough time to maximize our demand. And then for S is an elite market segment product. Again, let's go to elite market segment, and here you can see an age of 0.0 is very important, but getting exact 0.0 is not possible, but anything close to 0.0 will just be fine. And then ideal spot is important to 22% of the market, and finally reliability of between 20,000 and 26,000 attract 20% of the market. Having all this information, let us adjust our performance and size coordinates to make sure that our product really meets our customer buying criteria. And here we can try, let's try 14.4, and here let us try 8.2. We'll maintain the same reliability, and let us see when the product will be revised as well as the age at revision. And you can see the product will be revised by 20th of November 2023, and age at revision will be 1.0 years. This is still quite far from 0.0, but most of the company will having this problem. Therefore, it's not unique to only our product. And here you can see we actually were among the best ages at December 31st last year. And the second product had 1.05, we had 1.09. Therefore, this is not a big deal because most of the company will struggle to get exactly 0.0 for their elite market segment product. And now for the thrift market segment product, let us go there and see what customer are looking for. And then thrift market segment, we see the best performing product had a performance coordinate of 7.0, size of 13.2, and reliability of 17,000. But the striking thing is the price. You can see they are having quite a better price compared to a product E. Therefore, most of the problem we are having with this product is not a research and development related, rather it's a marketing problem. Therefore, let us just increase here by 1, let us subtract here by 1 so that we can have 13.5, calculate, and here you go. Now let us introduce at least 3 products. You can have, let's say, Act 1, and then let us have Act 1, and then Act 2, and 3. And here let's have this as a crossover product so that you can sell in more than one market segment. And then let us give it performance of 12.0, size of 8.0, and reliability of 22,000. For our second product, let us have it in Nano Market segment. Let us give it performance of 13.1, and then size of 4.8, and reliability 24,000. Our final product, let us give it a performance of 15.6, and perform size of 7.2, and reliability 26,000. Recalculate. You can see the revision date looks quite bad. Let us go to TQM, and that will really help us to correct this problem, and we can spend at least 1,500, because here they're saying there is a catch. Let us see. There's a catch here. They're saying on any particular initiative, spending more than 1.5 million this year pushes into diminishing return. Therefore, spending more than 1,500 does not equivalently lead to better outcome. Therefore, let's just have exactly 1,500 for each initiative. And here you can see now our revision date looks quite okay, and also you can see the age at revision also looks okay, especially for a product in the elite market segment. Remember, we said that here customers are looking for a product on an age of close to 0.0. Before including TQM, the age was the age at revision was about 1.0, but now you can see it has reduced to 0.9, and that is quite very important for the product that we are revising, because we really want to make sure that we meet most of the customer buying criteria. For the product that we are introducing, especially the one that we are targeting in the elite market segment, it will come out with an age of 0.0, and that is exactly what we are looking for, because remember, age of 0.0 is quite very important for customer in the elite market segment. Here you can see the age of 0.0 is the most important thing in this market segment. Therefore, with the new product we are introducing, we are going to make sure that at least we meet most of the customer buying criteria. And that will be very important for us in maximizing the sales that we'll be getting, as well as the profit that we'll be making. And now let us go to marketing. And in marketing, remember, especially for ARC, we said, was it actually, it was EU, which is a trade market segment product. We said the most problem we were having was marketing related. And here you can see the price for our product was quite very high, and that is the reason why we did not manage to have a decent sale despite meeting all other requirements. And now let us reduce the price to 20 for this one. Recalculate. And now let us look what the system say about the promo and sales budget. Here you can see they're saying you lose about a third each year as customers forget the product. If your product had 60% awareness last year, this year it will fall to 40%. If you spend zero to promote the product, promotion efforts are subjected to diminishing return. Your first 1 million increases awareness by about 22%. The second million add another 23%, and the third million only add another 5%. Therefore, spending 2 million is just enough, because spending 3 million, the last million will not have that great impact. That's why you can see here we can just spend about 2,200. And then for sales budget, here they're saying the easier is it to interact with your company, the more likely it is your customer to choose your product. A 60% accessibility rating means that 60% of customers find it easy to work with you, and 40% do not. Put simply, if you and your competitor or product, you are more likely to win the sales if your accessibility is higher than your competitors. Accessibility is a segment issue. Product within segment are assigned their segment accessibility. Product in the rough cut or prorated. Diminishing return apply if you have one product in the segment. There is no additional benefit for spending more than 3 million. If you have two or more products in a segment, there's no additional benefit for spending more than combined 4.5 million. Accessibility decay over time. You lose about a third each year. A million sales budget combined across all products in the segment and 7%, 2 million and 22%, and 3 million and 32%, and 4.5 million and 35%. For example, suppose you had 60% accessibility in a segment last year, one third will be lost, leaving 40% of your customer happy with the interaction with you. You offer two products in a segment. If you combine sale budget at 2 million, say 1 million each, you'll end the year with 62% accessibility. A combined 3 million will attain 72%, and 4.5 million will attain 75%. And that's here you can see here we are trying to have also 2200. And now, how do we estimate the forecast? How much are we going to sell? And that is the $1 million question that you need to answer. One of the most important things that you can use to calculate the forecast is the market growth rate, as well as you need to project how your competitor are going to do their promo and sales, as well as how much customer awareness and customer accessibility they are going to have, because those are the key important factors that are used to determine customer survey, which is very important determining how much you sell. And we have a video specifically designed to answer this question. Therefore, kindly consider checking it out, because it's going to teach you exactly what you need to do when it comes to capsim, a sales forecast, as well as Compxm. For now, here we are going to estimate we are going to sell about 1,950. Now let's go to our second product, which is ARC. ARC is a core market segment product. Again, based on what we have read about promo budget and sales budget, let us have in both cases 2,200, and here we are estimating to sell 2,000. For ANT and S, which is nano and elite market segment product respectively, we are not going to change the prices. We are going to maintain the same, but we are going to increase the sales budget and promotion budget. That's why you can see we are having 2,000 for both sales and promotion budget for both cases. And here we are going to we are estimating to sell about 890. Here we are estimating to sell about 905. And that's all for marketing. That's all for Compxm round one marketing. In case you have any question, can you let us know. Now let's go to Compxm round one production. Let us start with the production schedule. Again, here we are going to produce a little more than what we are projected to sell, so that we do not end up selling everything. We want to have a little inventory and also not too much, because when you end up with the excess inventory, the likelihood of you earning an emergency loan is very high. And that's why we just want to have a little surplus that will cover us in case the market turns out in our favor and we end up with more demand than what we have forecasted. That's the reason why here we are producing 2,150. For ant, we are producing 890. For S, we are producing 900. And for EU, we are having a very huge inventory of 758 units. Therefore, we only need to produce about 1,320. And that excess inventory is going to cover us in case the demand exceeds what we have projected. Now, let's go to buy and sell capacity. Remember, we introduce a newer product and we need to buy some capacity for them. And here, let's try 400 for each. And for automation, let us give each automation level of 5.0. Recalculate. And remember, we have two products that are very price sensitive. That is a product in thrift and core market segment. And for our thrift, let us increase to 9. And then for core market segment, let us increase to 7. And then for the rest, let us just have 5, because you do not need to have that too much automation because it's going to make difficult for you to revise those products. So what we are trying to maximize the automation are those products that we feel like the customer are not looking for slick design, rather they are looking for better prices. So again, let us try here. It was 9, the 5.0. Let us try the 8.0. You can see we are exceeding the budget we have been allocated. Let us try to reduce the capacity we have allocated for our new product. Let us have 350 instead. Here, let us change to 7.0, 7.5, 7.7. We are looking at this number here, 59,58. So now it looks okay. In case you have any question for Compxm round one production department, can let us know. You can comment below and we'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. If you need any help, kindly consider reaching us via the WhatsApp link we are provided in the video description. You can also email us, but we prefer WhatsApp because it's quite easy for us to get the message. Now, let's go to human resource. For Compxm, human resource is quite the easiest part because you just need to make decision once. And usually we do recruitment spending. We offer the maximum, which is 5,000. Yeah, they're saying the extra amount you budget per worker to recruit high caliber workers. The higher the budget, the better the worker, resulting in higher productivity index and lower turnover. The entry to added to base amount of 1,000 per new employee. Zero mean no extraordinary effort to spend recruiting new people. Diminishing return apply after 5,000 per worker. Therefore, having the maximum without any diminishing return, which is 5,000, is just okay. And then for training hours, 80 hours, here they're saying worker can spend up to 80 hours, 2 weeks in training each year. When worker is in training, another worker fills that position. Therefore, your complement requirement increases. For example, if you send worker to 80 hours of training, you'll need to increase workforce complement by additional 3 out of 52 or 3.8% to cover workers in training class. Again, here we are offering the maximum, which is 80, because we want to have employees who are trained, who know the new requirement in the market, and who can produce more product efficiently, because we want to cut down turnover rate and improve productivity. And that's the reason why we have 80 hours to calculate. Now, finally, let's go to finance. Usually, while doing finance decision, do it last, because when you do it last, you'll know all the expenses that you need, and then you can easily do it once by taking the money, having knowledge of the expenses that you have incurred in all other departments. And also, before you do finance, always check the balance scorecard and see areas that you are losing point. For example, here you can see you are losing point under average, and also you are losing point under days of working capital. Therefore, let's go to ratio and see why we are losing point, especially in days of working capital. You can see days of working capital here, we are having 1. Therefore, we need to increase. For you to increase days of working capital, you need to get money into your business, and that money needs to stay for longer. And that's the reason why we are going to issue long-term debt. And here, the maximum is 14,722, and that's what we are going to issue, 14,722. Let us recalculate and see how much more we need. So now check the cash at position as at December, and here you can see it's still a negative number. We need to get it to the positive number. Again, I've said that if you need to increase days of working capital, you need to get money that will stay longer into the business. And there's only 2 ways that you can do that. That is by issuing long-term debt or taking equity. But there's a problem. When you take equity, you are going to dilute your equity. And when you dilute your equity, you're going to struggle with increasing your share prices. And share prices is one of the very important metrics in capsim. Therefore, here's the gamble. Let us issue a little bit of short-term debt and also a little bit of stock. But going forward, always avoid issuing stock. Now let us try here. Let's try 6,000 of short-term debt, and then stock. Let us also try about 8,000. Let us see. Now we have a significant positive number as of December 2023, which I believe is going to go a long way in ensuring that at least we avoid any emergency loan, even if we'll end up having a very huge inventory. And here, there's still a problem. You see, we are not getting full point for the leverage. We need to increase leverage. So let us go to ratio and see where is leverage. We are having leverage of 1.7. Let's go back to balance scorecard and see view here. Let's see how much we need. So 1.7 is below B. B is the minimum leverage we need for us to score the maximum. So let's go back to finance and let us reduce the stock issued. Let us have 5,000 and let us increase here to 9,000. Okay, let's go back to balance scorecard. Now we are having 5.3 out of 6, and then days of working capital still 4.4. Let us keep changing. Let's have here 3K, and here let us have 11. Recalculate. Now let's go back to balance scorecard. Now you can see we are having 5.9, and here we're still having 4.0, and here we're having 65. Therefore, I believe this is the best score, especially for the current round, because now we are trying to correct the problem the company has been having, especially of huge inventory in our thrift market segment. And also, we are trying to create to improve our automation level, and that will cut down labor cost. That will really help us to maximize profit. That's all for Compxm round 1. In case you have any question or you need help, we have provided the link to WhatsApp in our video description. Kindly reach out to us and we'll try to offer the help that you need. Also, if you just have a question and you need a simple answer, you can comment below and we'll try to answer you as soon as possible. That's all for today. We'll be having other video under this series of Compxm. There are remaining 3 videos. Kindly consider joining our membership program so that when we upload the new video, YouTube is going to let you know. That's all for today. Have a nice time.